What's going on, guys? It's Ethan. We are back with another episode of Triangle Talk. Triangle Talk is a podcast about entrepreneurship and becoming the best version of yourself. We're here today with
Cory Infinite, aka Infinite Pieces.
And Seth McGrew, and today we are talking about how passions are so damn hard to find. I believe that Cory has found a passion. Ethan and I think we agree we haven't really found our passion yet, and it is extremely hard to find it in a sense. There's no timeline whatsoever. I'm not extremely rushed. I'm sure I would love to find a passion as of right now, but I don't think I have yet, and I don't think I should rush it. Guys, why do you think it's so hard to find a passion?
what is a passion, right? Like, let's break this down. Like, what is the definition, right, like, of a passion? Like, is it something that you can do, like, all the time, like, every single day? Like, your purpose in life? Is that what a passion is?
Something you just love to do. I don't know. Or
there's a lot of things I love to do.
Well, yeah, true, but like, I don't know. That's a good question.
Okay, so here, there's a few, definitions. Some of them are weird. Strong and barely controllable emotion, right? A state or outburst of strong emotion. Another one is intense sexual love, which I thought was odd. And then another one was an intense desire or enthusiasm for something, or a thing arousing enthusiasm.
Okay.
So I think it's something that just gets you excited, something that you really care about.
Yeah, so like you can have several passions, right?
Yeah.
Right, like this is a passion because we're inspiring people. So like that is an example of a passion that I've found, and shoot, like this podcast is my median of inspiring people. You know what I'm saying?
Think that. So maybe we have found a passion.
Right.
I was gonna say
we have found
I feel
some.
like yours is probably like leadership or like speaking.
Speaking.
Yeah.
Public
You know,
speaking,
like I feel like that might be
inspiring.
your kind of passion.
Yeah. Like inspiring others, driving motivation.
Yeah, and yours is just like helping people.
Hello.
You know, and I just like to create shit.
He's a creative man.
Yeah.
Maybe you should make a popsicle stick house.
I made a popsicle stick bridge that was pretty dope
Really?
when I was younger. Yeah.
You ever made a popsicle stick cabin?
I think I only made the bridge.
Make two.
Ooh.
I remember
Maybe,
I
house.
tested how much weight I could put on the bridge, and I got a bunch of books on it. It was lit.
Dude, the style.
Pretty sure it was like a marshmallow toothpick.
Oh, we did that too.
Yeah.
But that's a different thing. I'm talking about I did this on my own time. We ain't do this in school.
Great guy.
Wow.
Do you guys think that a lot of people have found their passions yet? At our age. Let's just say at our specific
Hell no.
age.
No.
I think there's a lot of people that never do find their passions.
Yeah.
It's tough. There's a lot of people that do find their passions, let's say that, but don't go after them. Like, they know what they love, they know what they're passionate about, but they just don't do that.
They don't have that drive.
Yeah, or they don't do it for every single day of their lives. They still are at a 9 to 5, but they know what their passion is, and it's different than their job.
Mm-hmm.
That would suck. If you find your passion, you're never working a day in your life.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
But I think that they're so hard to find because you have to stick your neck out and try a lot of things to find it.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna get judged for doing that too, and I feel like that's why a lot of people don't.
I feel everyone has a passion. They either didn't try hard enough to find it, or they worried about it too much.
Yeah.
I think you can't worry about it. You just have to experience and try new things, and it'll eventually come to you.
Or it's they have high expectations of finding it really quick. They're like, God, I'm just gonna try to do this one thing, and it'll totally be a passion. I know I'm gonna.
Yeah,
like
and then you
It's
go
a
into
marathon.
that,
Yeah.
they try to go into that, and then they end up not even liking it, and it's just what are you doing?
And it's
And
damn.
Mm-hmm.
you gotta find something you enjoy, something that makes you happy.
Yeah, so you think if you try something, you think it's gonna be a passion, and then you don't like it, keep on trying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Move on to the next.
Yeah.
It's a marathon, right? Like, you don't have to have your life figured out when you're 18, 19, 25, 30 years old. You know what I'm saying?
That's the end of the marathon. It's 26.6 miles.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. Do you guys ever want to run a marathon?
I'm shitty at long distance. Like, I'm not that good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like,
I've never really had that like ambition to like
Me
think
neither.
about doing something.
I
Like
thought
that.
it'd be like, wouldn't it be?
it would be cool though.
I would feel as though I was the master of my body.
Yeah.
Like I can tell myself to run for 26 miles.
Just mental toughness.
That's what like the.
Goggins.
That's what I'm getting into right now. He's doing a bunch of races and stuff.
It's like, how tough are you to tell yourself to keep going?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like I love challenging myself to that stuff.
Yeah.
Like how tough am I?
You'll like this book. Once
I
I'm
will
done
like
with
it. Goggy.
You're gonna love
Yeah.
that book.
Hella.
Seth's gonna
Oh.
love it.
I'm become
Yeah.
like a David Goggins douchebag.
Dude.
Nah, bro, like you're just always gonna be thinking, dang, bro, my thoughts are bitches right now. You're just always gonna be thinking that.
That would suck, dude. That would really suck. I'd be down on myself then. How do you say positive if you're doing that?
Just say it in a different way, like that one time I said it in that podcast. Like, yo, Seth, like I love you
Yeah.
too much, man, but like
Yeah.
Facts.
stop slacking.
Mm-hmm.
I like that a lot. One thing that keeps me motivated about how difficult it is to find your passion, which recently happened. I was going to one of those business networking events,
Mm-hmm.
and I met those people that they said they quit their 9-to-5s that they'd had for 30 years, and they started a business.
How old were they? Were they old?
They were like 40, late 40s and 50.
Middle age.
Yeah, like they're middle aged, and it took them that long to find their passion.
Yeah.
Over half of their
Mhm.
lives probably.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
It's like, dang, I hope I find it quicker, but if it takes you that long, it takes you that long. That's your
Yeah.
path. That's what was supposed to happen.
I also think maybe some people are kind of born with genetics that kind of help them find their passion.
Athletes.
Athletes or like even artists. I feel like I got some of my like art and creativity from like my mom kind of, because she's a really like talented painter and
Yeah.
artist.
Really?
in
I
that
never knew
way.
that.
Yeah, she's
Julie
She-
paints?
not a lot. She should, but she's like really good, but she doesn't do it that much.
Mhm.
Dang.
Yeah.
Tell her to do it more, dude.
I know, I try. Mom, I know you're listening right now, so start painting more. You're very good at it.
Please, that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Your sister was a really talented singer. I
Mhm.
remember in
Seriously.
elementary
Yeah.
school. She was very good.
Does she sing it all
Yeah.
anymore?
I don't think she sings anymore.
Does she enjoy it?
Yeah, I think she enjoyed singing. I think.
You should tell your mom to paint the Triangle Talk logo.
Yeah. Mom, paint the Triangle Talk logo for us.
Yeah, do something.
She's
So
gonna
we
be
can hang
smiling
it.
right now.
Yeah, so we can hang it right
I'd be
behind
down,
us.
like, hang it right there.
Talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, if you'd be okay putting a nail in your wall.
No.
Dude, no, that's nope, too much.
No, I'm playing. Like we can move Paul McCartney here. I mean,
Is that what he
Yeah.
painted?
yeah.
Was he 10?
Bro.
It's a, oh man, what's it called when it's abstract? It's abstract, right?
Yeah.
I like it.
It kind of
I
scares
like it
me.
because you can see there's a person right there in like a garden or something.
Yeah,
that's how I
think there's like
interpret
a
it.
pond behind them. Those white things are birds.
Yeah.
It kind of scares me though because the trees are red. It's like
Mm.
blood and anger.
He kind of looks ghosty too.
Yeah.
Maybe he knew
It
he
is.
was gonna die.
Eerie.
He's still alive though.
Maybe he was getting old.
Paul was supposed to die. It was like 27 or 28. There was this whole rumor with the Beatles that Paul died and they had a clone.
What's the heck?
Right. So just for you Beatle freaks out there who wanted to know that.
I bet there's a lot of that we're gonna like call this episode Beatles Exposed.
They'll not know.
Major Beatle clickbait.
No one's gonna know what the heck we're talking about.
That'd be very funny. So I was doing up some research about passions being difficult to find, and Oprah says that passion is energy. What do you guys think about that?
I feel like it is an energy that you feel, for sure.
Do you think it's an energy that you feel and then work through? Or do you think it's an energy that stays with you forever?
Stays with you forever if it's a true passion.
Ooh.
If it's a true passion, it's with you. I think.
Get this. What if you get tired of your passion?
Then it's not your passion. It's not your
Okay.
true passion.
So passion's a lifelong thing?
I think probably. But like you can have multiple passions.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You can have multiple, but I feel like passions are probably lifelong for the most part. Otherwise, it's probably just something you like doing in that time, and then you just move on from it.
Mhm.
I dig that. I agree with that. Ethan, what do you think?
I'm trying to think, like, I feel like if you do the same thing every single day for the rest of your life, there has to be a moment in time where it gets monotonous.
Yeah.
There has to be a moment where it feels like a grind, like you'd rather be doing something else.
Mm-hmm.
So, God,
Well, yeah,
I don't know.
like our passions kind of are like ever changing in a way. If you think about it, we're always trying to grow. You know, like I'm always trying to create something new. Kind of like I love doing that, and I think that's kind of how we like. That's why that's our passion. But like for others that like have passions that are like the same thing over and over and over, that might not be a passion. I don't know.
I think
just
passions develop as well. Like they'll change a little bit and tweak a little bit. Like your passion is creating.
Yeah.
And it tweaks. You know what I mean? It's like it's creating as a whole, but it tweaks because it changes. Like stuff that you're creating.
Throughout my life, like when I was a kid, it went from like drawing. That was like my first thing, and then like origami in like 4th grade. Like that. Like back then, like I knew I wanted to do that. Like I was like, this is it. Like origami's dope as hell. For like some reason, I just loved it so much. Yeah, and then after that, photography, and I was like, photography's it. Like this is the passion. And then now you know, like it changes, and now I'm here creating clothes. Like I wouldn't have expected that, but it's changed, and it might change again. You never know.
Yeah, exactly. Like I feel like your passion is just art and creating. And
Yeah.
You just have different mediums of exploring that passion.
Yeah, true. I do agree. I do agree.
I like that a lot. Different mediums.
Mm-hmm.
Or medium. What'd you say? Mediums? Right?
Mediums, but I feel like it's mediums. Actually.
It's mediums.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, we're getting wordy here. We're getting wordy here on Triangle Talk today. So, how do you think that people, let's say, find their passions? Like, what are ideas of passions that people could have?
I think you just need to have an open mind. You can't judge or be prejudiced to things you've never tried.
Okay.
And you have to be open to as many things as possible. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck and like not just try anything new.
Mm-hmm.
You got to explore, see what you like, see what you don't like, and learn from that.
Right. Right. Like I feel like we've kind of talked about this on this podcast, about just putting your blinders up, just focusing on one thing. If that doesn't work, focus on the next and adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just don't listen to the outside opinions, right? Because like most of those people that are putting you down probably haven't found their passion, and deep down they're just insecure and jealous that you're looking for yours. So just focus on finding it, I feel like.
Insecure and jealous idiots. That's how I felt. I think it's like if I were to give our listeners, our viewers, an idea of passion, it's whatever brings you the largest amount of happiness, the largest amount of joy long term. If it coincides with your goals, that is a passion. Oh man. Like something that you can just love and it doesn't feel like you're doing anything except pure joy. Something that you don't mind doing. Anything. That could be creating content, that could be inspiring others, creating a better life for other people, helping others become better, being a damn life coach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just could be anything really.
Could be, or helping others, healing others, healthcare.
Yeah, like, in my opinion, like I think the coolest thing ever on this earth is being able to create things. So that's kind of how I know like that's my passion.
Yeah.
I just think it's the coolest thing ever. Like I don't think anything's better than creating.
Humans are the only species that really can create to the extent
that we do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, beavers can make.
Yeah, like in like
thumbs.
like bees, like you know that the honeycombs and stuff. They like
that's cool.
ant like hills and
underground
tunnels and stuff. That's crazy.
Wasp's nest.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There's like birds nest. I mean, like
they all create their own ways.
No, like all species they create things. Spiderwebs. I think spiderwebs are beautiful.
Same.
They are
like intricate ones. Have you
Spider
guys
webs
ever
are
raindrops in the spider web?
Yeah, that's fire.
Yeah. Have you guys ever seen like they did like a test one time? They gave spiders drugs, They gave spider
I
drugs
saw that.
when they were like making a web.
Yeah, and it affected the way their web was like made.
Exactly.
Yeah, that was crazy. I saw
What
that.
kind of drugs was it? It was like psychedelic drugs?
Like
or?
LSD,
Yeah.
weed, like they did like all
caffeine
sorts.
and like it was really interesting.
Yeah, and then there were some people that made like memes about it afterwards, like a different ending, and like it was like a spider driving away in a car.
Yeah,
it was kind of comical.
Yeah.
That's smart.
But the original study was pretty sick.
Yeah, that's a crazy study. That's interesting.
I also kind of I took notes on breaking down what makes finding your passion hard, and we already talked on one of the points, which is expectations from others. People are going to have expectations of what you want to do, of what they want you to do, or what they want you to become, how they want you to act, anything like that. And those expectations are going to stop you from finding your passions because maybe you don't want to go to school. Maybe you don't want to go work for somebody else because you have a different passion. But if there's expectations, that's holding you back. Another thing that I thought was, it's not always what you spend your time doing. Like, you may think you enjoy something. Like, I really enjoy playing disc golf. And I don't think disc golf's a passion for me. Mm-hmm. It's just like a hobby.
Yeah.
So if you think, oh, if I do something a bunch, it's a passion of mine. That's not always the case, I don't think. Mm-hmm. I also spend a lot of time at work at the law firm. I wouldn't say law is a passion of mine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then I also thought it's not always what you're like really good at. Because you could be really good at something and then not enjoy doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you guys really
I feel like that's kind of like what my mom may have happened to her. Like, she was really good at painting, but I don't know if she like ever really, really enjoyed
it?
Yeah, but she was really talented at it.
Wherever you're shouting Julie out, go paint, go paint. She's like, I hate doing it.
No, but I don't think she hates it because she's done it and stuff. But she's just, I don't know, not her passion.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. Well, I think I cut you off before you get.
No,
I think you were saying something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, the number one thing that I would promote, the number one advice that I would give, is make a list of things that you think you enjoy. It could be extremely abstract. It could be talking to people, texting, Snapchatting, anything that you may enjoy doing. Make a list. It could be 3 pages long, and then throughout that list, kind of vet out what you think you could do. And that'd be a way to find your passion without trying different things out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. What do you guys think, what other ways would be besides making a list and just trying? It's hard, right?
I think trying is the biggest thing. I mean, I don't know if there's much else you can do besides like making that list and trying, and I don't know. Just have an open mind.
Open mind, open
That's
heart.
all I can tell you. Yeah. Be open to new things. Don't just shut things out, because you may end up liking something you've never known about.
I agree. I really couldn't think of anything else. I just feel like
it's
you
hard.
have to try. I just feel like trying.
Yeah.
Like that's really all you can do.
Yeah.
Just taking action.
Mm-hmm.
As you can tell, like it's difficult for us to even come up with the ideas of a way to find your passion. It's some difficult thing to achieve, but once you achieve it, it's an ultimate success. But it's so difficult to achieve that passion that you're searching for, or to reach it or figure it out. But everybody's searching for it. Everybody wants it. You guys proud of what you said? You got any last thoughts for how difficult it is to find your damn passion?
Just don't rush it. I mean, it's gonna come to you, right? But at the same time, like, you can't just sit around and wait, right? So it's a fine line.
All right, I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Don't sit around and wait. Don't be 30 and say, "Oh, I haven't found my passion yet." What have you done to find it? I don't know.
Right. But at the same time, if you're hopping from one thing to the next and you're like, God, like, I hate all this, just try your best to be patient. I feel like patient is a really, really important quality that a lot of us struggle with. I know I struggle with it personally, but try your best to be patient with finding your passion.
Patience is a virtue.
It's very important.
We made a podcast on that. Check it out.
Boom.
Yep.
Boom, guys.
Plugged it.
All right, folks. Today we talked about why passions are so difficult to find. I don't care if you're 12, I don't care if you're 15, 17, 20, 30, 45, or 70 years old. If you haven't found your passion yet, please search for it. Please find what makes you truly happy in the innermost parts of your feelings and in your heart. Because if you find what makes you happy and you are passionate about it, you're not going to work a day in your life, and it's going to make your life better. 2 ways to be able to find your passion if you haven't figured it out yet would be to try new things. Block out, put on the blinders, block out the noise. Don't listen to the expectations that your mommy and daddy may have for you. They're holding you back. If you don't believe that there is a certain path that's being promoted to you and it doesn't lead to your passion, don't go down that path. Choose the road less traveled. Another way to find your passion would be to make an enormous list, is what I said. Hopefully from there you can vet it out and see what really could be your passion and what you could enjoy doing, maybe even for the rest of your life. Guys, find your passions. You'll never work a day in your life. We just want you to be happy and become the best version of yourself that you possibly can be. Make sure to check us out on YouTube, subscribe, check us out on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and TikTok and Instagram. Thank you for tuning in today. We will catch you next time, folks.
Doses.